Who are you guys?
My name is Mike Sands. I'm a third-year business student here.
My name is Bill Dion, Calgary, Alberta. Business administration as well.
Right on, boys. So what do you think about the strike so far?
Personally, I mean, it's been a lot of spare time on my hands so far. Not so much I'm complaining right now, but I can see if it carries on any longer, it being pretty detrimental to the rest of my year. So right now, no serious complaints, but if it continues on any longer, I think there'll be some trouble.
Yeah. If my mom is listening, I did put in about 3 or 4 hours yesterday in the library. I like to keep up with my work, and when the strike comes through, hopefully we'll just weather this storm here.
Right on. So you guys think it was ethical for the faculty to have gone on strike?
You know, ethics is a big issue. We deal with it a lot. You know, we're in business administration, and a lot of our classes deal with it, but I think it was ethical. I don't see anything wrong with it. Strikes happens all the time. You saw it in hockey. They sat out a whole year to bang out that agreement. So, and if you actually look at the repercussions of that, I think hockey's in way better standing than it was, say, 2 years ago. And strikes can happen. Strikes do happen. I think good things come from them.
See, I have a bit of a different view on the issue. In terms of being ethical, I don't think it's been ethical at all. Only because we have students, like I'm from Mississauga, Ontario, so I'm not paying as much as the international students, but you have international students paying pretty much double the amount of tuition we're paying. And if this thing had any, like it could have been worked out when the students hadn't paid their tuition already, we weren't given a heads up that it was coming into the school year. So I mean, if we end up losing money, I'm losing money for sure, but in terms of the international students, that's a lot of money to lose without a fair warning ahead.
Right on. So do you guys have any other final last thoughts about the strike to whoever may be listening?
I'm having a great time at Acadia here. Has it changed my opinion of Acadia University? Not really. Of course, opinions will change down the road, but I'm still behind my university 110, and hopefully it gets worked out soon.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, I come all the way from Calgary, Alberta. It's a long way, but I do come here for a reason, and I do enjoy the Acadia advantage.
All right, boys, well, enjoy your tennis.
Thank you.
So, who are you?
My name is Kyle Steele. I'm the president of the Acadia Students Union.
All right, so Kyle, the negotiations broke down last night. What do you think about the strike in general?
I mean, once again, both sides have have their they have to make some concessions in order to reach a deal here. And last night was just proof that they're still not getting to the middle ground where they're going to be able to find a deal. Do you think it was ethical for the faculty to have gone on strike? I think both sides took the legal way around this. They went to a conciliator, so they're in a legal strike position. I think they're doing what they believe is right to in order to enforce the fact that they're not happy with the deal they've been offered right now.
Do you have any last messages to about the strike to whoever may be listening?
I think we just have to students who are still here, stick your ground. Voice your concerns if you have any. Support whatever side you'd like. The ASU is always encouraging that independent thought is key. And we support you in that. For those of you who don't live within 24 hours, notice of getting back to campus, don't leave because this strike could end at any time. And if it does, you need to get back here as soon as possible. So those are my last words. How
soon would classes start if the strike was to settle?
There's no magic number of hours. We've heard 24 and 48 be thrown around a lot, but that's absolutely false. It's kind of a good judgment, a better judgment thing. There's also a back-to-work order that would have to be ruled on the faculty. They have to vote on whatever deal is put forward as well. So there's quite a few things that would have to happen before we actually did get back to school, but 24 hours is kind of like the general rule of thumb right now.
Cool. And is the ASU's stance still neutrality?
Of course it is. It's been extremely beneficial for us right now. I mean, as you can, most people have already seen the ASU website, asu.com/strike. We've been able to inform the student body as often as possible with information from both sides that we feel is very accurate. So, it's definitely aided in the communication structure of our plan, and it's also allowed us to pressure both sides to try and get back to the table on a constant basis.
All right, Kyle, that's been wonderful. Thanks a lot.
Not a problem.
So, who are you?
My name is Hannes. I'm an international student. I'm in 4th year business and 3rd year poli-sci.
All right, so what do you think of the strike so far?
Regarding to our work, it's probably pretty good that we have the strike and we can catch up on some things, but yeah, for the university it's not that great. I think the reputation is really going to take negative effects on it, and I think 1 week is maximum, second week is not good. Anything above that is going to be really bad for the university.
Do you think it was ethical for the faculty to have gone on strike?
Actually, I don't think so, because from where I come from in Germany, teachers are not allowed to go on strike. I think that has a specific reason. I think teachers are there to facilitate the learning process, and if they can go on strike, they'll destroy our education, they'll destroy our future, and these kind of things have to be settled outside of the university or not in any way that would affect the students. So I don't think it's ethical for them to go on a strike.
Do you have any last messages about the strike to whoever may be listening?
Yeah, I think teachers and the university should really look into how they're spending money at the university. There's certain projects going on at the university that I don't think have been dealt with correctly in regards to how money is spent. Just thinking of, for example, the environmental project. Then I also would like to point out that I don't think it's right of the university president to not be here during the strike. I think the president should be here at the forefront trying to facilitate talks. I also think the president is right now in a position where she should really be questioning if she should actually be president still, because she does not have a contract that will last longer than 1.5 years anymore, and I don't think she can represent the university in the best manner anymore.
Last question, just you're international students, so I'm just wondering what type of repercussions you think this strike will have for international students who might be looking at this school to come down here.
Well, the university, Acadia, does not do that much recruiting in Germany, so in regard to Germany, I don't think there's going to be too many repercussions. Otherwise, internationally, I think if people start finding out what happened, I think it is really going to take its toll at some point in time, and they're going to have to step up their international recruitment in order to keep enrollment from international students up.
All right, Hannes, thank you. So, who would you be?
I am Ron Robichaud. I'm the Managing Director of the Acadia Center for Social and Business Entrepreneurship here on campus at Acadia University.
All right, so it's day 4 of the strike. It's Thursday, and I'm just wondering what you think of the strike in general.
Well, the strike, it's unfortunate. There are no winners in a strike situation, and the saddest thing is that it's the credibility of the institution that is suffering right now. We had a strike not long ago, and when you're looking at people making choices that go into universities, Acadia certainly is one of their choices, but when there are some uncertainties like this and clearly some issues that need to be resolved, it avoids or it lets people make other decisions and use that as an excuse. So it's really unfortunate for the university at this time.
Do you think it was ethical for the faculty to have gone on strike?
Well, a simple definition of ethics is, knowing what is right and what is wrong and then doing the right thing. In this situation, the union or the faculty certainly are in their right. They're not doing anything unethical. But again, who is going to suffer at this point is really the students.
Any last final thoughts about the strike to whoever may be listening?
Well, there's clearly a communication problem, I think, here on campus with faculty and with administration, simply because that, we had a strike here a few years ago. We still have one today. So there needs to be some good dialogue, some communication issues, and even once this strike is over, there needs to be a strong message of team building, of morale building. What are we here for? What's our unique selling position? Reposition ourselves in the marketplace, and you can only do that with the team and the people that are working with you. So I think the university would be in their best interest to have administration and faculty continue working on issues to resolve these issues so that we don't see a strike again in this institution.
Well, thank you, Ron.
My pleasure.